Good morning to all 10th students. Today we have to discuss about nutrition and digestion in human digestive system. Let's see what are the things you do in human beings. It is totally holozoic nutrition. In human beings, all the process of uh, the nutrition are followed properly. Ingestion, through which through the mouth we have to ingest the food, and it contains three things in the mouth region, that is called the buccal cavity, which contains teeth, that is meant for the mastication of the food, and a pair of salivary glands that secretes saliva, which is a mucilaginous watery juice that is active while food is taken in the mouth, and it contains an enzyme called salivary amylase or ptyalin, and that is meant for the digestion of starch. So whatever plant products or rice or chapatis you eat, the preliminary digestion or the first digestion is done by this ptyalin enzyme, and the tongue also help in mixing the food with the saliva and make it 90% digestion of starch in the mouth region. And then when the food becomes soft, palatable, and become a paste, it become a bolus, and that bolus go inside the long tube called esophagus, or you can say food pipe. And this esophagus gradually pushes the food by regular rhythmic action called peristaltic movement. This kind of movement is called peristaltic movement or peristalsis. And due to that peristaltic movement, it pushes to the stomach, the J-shaped organ stomach, where it contains gastric glands, and the wall of the stomach contains three walls, and in that three walls they have three kinds of gastric glands, and in these gastric glands they secrete gastric juice, and gastric juice include mainly HCl, hydrochloric acid, a protein digesting enzyme pepsin, and mucus. All these three things are very important in the digestion, and the HCl gives an acidic medium to the food, and whereas the pepsin, a protein digesting enzyme, it acts only in the acidic medium. So the HCl provide acidic medium to the pepsin to act on proteins to change into peptones and other products, whereas the mucus prevents the inner lining of the stomach by the injury. If any kind of injury happens due to HCl or the action of HCl, it minimizes the action of HCl by helping the mucilaginous products to become cover the layer and prevent it from the action of HCl. Here in the stomach, the protein digesting enzyme acts on the protein, and also uh, the other organs are related to this, where the small intestine is taken into part here, and this is the longest part of the alimentary canal. As you know, the whole alimentary canal is about 9 feet, 9 meter long, and in this small intestine, so many things happen in digestion. Okay, here when the food is now become paste, and it is called chyme, chyme, chyme. So that chyme came into the first part of the small intestine. Here you see the duodenum, and in this duodenum it is the larger part of the small intestine, where the juices of the two organs mixes here. One is the largest organ in the or gland in the body, that is liver,
liver secretes mainly bile and bile juice. This is the largest organ, liver, and it secretes bile salts and bile juice that is stored temporarily in the gallbladder. And this gallbladder temporarily stores the bile juice, which is alkaline in nature. So once the food is digested and the chyme, which is acidic, now it is get neutralized in the duodenum due to the alkaline medium supplied by the bile juice. And in this alkaline medium, the juices of the another organ called pancreas, which is a leaf-like structure organ, and that gland secretes three things. One is pancreatic amylase, second is trypsin, a protein digesting enzyme, and the third is a fat digesting enzyme, lipase. So the lipase first, the bile juice convert the fat molecules into globular forms, which globules are very simple, and this process is called emulsification of the fat. And this emulsified fat is now acted upon by the lipase enzyme secreted by the pancreas and converted into fatty acids, simple fatty acids. And it also contains protein digesting enzyme, another protein digesting enzyme, trypsin, which also converts the proteins into peptones and amino acids, and the pancreatic amylase also changes the carbohydrates into simple sugars.